What's up, it's me, D.W.C, and here we are with our first video in the game on MLB The Show 20. Today we're going to be starting off, as you can see on screen, with some Diamond Dynasty packs and starting up our Diamond Dynasty team. I'm not going to get into team creation or anything like that. I'm just going to be doing our welcome back packs and rewards and choice packs and pre-order bonuses and all that kind of stuff just to get started and show you what you can get starting off in MLB The Show 20. So here we go, loading up. You see we can redeem pre-order items, we can redeem MVP edition items, and we can redeem another item for testing the closed beta. So these are all the welcome back items that we get. I'm going to open up these and we can see what we can pull out of them. Starting off with the beta pack, we have one of those. The MVP rewards and the pre-order rewards. So now I'm going to go in, open all my packs. As you can see, we have 10 show packs, 1 guaranteed gold player item pack, 3 gold item packs, player or equipment item, and choose 1 of 7 legends, diamond player. So we will start off with these 3 packs here, as I think they might be the least exciting. So we'll start off with one of these. We can take Carlos Santana, Trevor Bauer, Kevin Kiermaier, a bat, or a cleat. And I think we're definitely going to be going for one of the players to start us off. Probably Carlos Santana. Looking at his stats, he's got okay contact, good power, really good discipline. Trevor Bauer's a pretty decent pitcher, but he walks and gives up home runs, so I don't know how I feel about him. And Kevin Kiermaier can't really hit, but he's a great fielder. So like I said, we're going to try and get through this as fast as we can, and I'm going to go with Carlos Santana. We'll send him into the lineup for now. I don't have my team created yet, so we'll just back out, and then he'll get stored in the club. Next pack, we have Gleyber Torres, Andrew Miller. So Gleyber Torres' stats look really good for hitting. His defense isn't the greatest, but he's a second baseman, so it's not the most important position on the field. Andrew Miller as a reliever, he's still looking good, although he had a down year last year. Tommy Pham's a really good hitter, and he can defend a little bit. I might go Tommy Pham. Again, not worried about the equipment at this point in time. So Tommy Pham's got really good contact, okay power, good discipline, and he can field fairly well, and he has some speed. Gleyber Torres has good contact, good power. His fielding's alright, but he has like no speed. But just purely for the hitting stats, even as a Red Sox fan, I'm going to take Gleyber Torres here. So that's our second player out of the 3. We'll take this third one. And we have Max Muncy, Jose Barrios, and Kevin Kiermaier again. Again, not going to go for Kiermaier because his hitting stats are garbage. The equipment items we can ignore because we want to get our team as strong as possible to start off with. Max Muncy, we already took Carlos Santana. So I guess we'll go for the pitcher this time, as we want to get through this fairly quickly. Don't want to drag this out too long, because we have a lot of packs to open up here. Now we'll go to the show packs. I'm going to leave the diamond one for last, because obviously that's the biggest pack there is. So we'll open up these 10 show packs. I doubt we'll get anything too crazy out of them. We get a gold equipment item, which is nice. Evo Shield, common, 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 and a bronze Tristan McKenzie. So at least we got a gold item, so it could be worse. This one we get a silver equipment. And we get 3 commons, and again we get a bronze. This one being Jesus Sanchez. Next pack. Bronze Stadium, minor league stadium. We got a bronze player in Brandon Drury. Then we got a common. We got Danny Salazar being 69 rated. Hopefully he comes back and he can bump himself up a little bit. And then we got Jeremy Hellickson. Next pack again, and we got a home run celebration, home plate celebration. We got a couple more common cards, and we got Nomar Mazara. That's actually a fairly decent card. Him being a bronze, I think he could easily bump up to a silver this year if he has a good year with the White Sox, so I'm happy with that. I've been high on Mazara for a couple years. Unfortunately, he hasn't really put it together to the level that I've been expecting yet, but maybe this is his year in a new team. We got Highland Park in this next pack. And we got 2 bronze players being Trevor Richards and Malk Smith. So we got some speed there with Malk Smith. But that's about it. A bit of contact versus lefties. Flip the rest because we don't care about the commons. This time we got another bronze minor league stadium. We have 3 more commons, and we have Teoscar Hernandez, so that's not too bad. We got a bit of a power hitter, so if worst comes to worst, we can stick him in the outfield, maybe get him to hit some home runs out for us. Flip the rest of those cards and back out. This time, we got a silver equipment item. That actually looks like a nice glove. I like that. That's a new brand this year, too. Never seen them last year. We got 3 commons. We'll skip right to the bronze, being Gregory Polanco. Pretty average stats all around right there for Polanco. He's been a player that we've been expecting to make the next jump for a while, but he always has injury issues, and he's just never done that. So that's unfortunate, but nonetheless, we get him in our pack here. Bronze Stadium, we already got one of those. Quick sell it for 10, I guess, because we don't need another one. 3 commons, and right to the bronze, we get Mauricio Lovera. And we'll back right out of that. We got 2 of the same player. That's weird, but okay. Next pack, here we go. We get bronze, Center City Field. We get a bronze player there in the middle, Jorge Alfaro. That's not too bad. He got a strong arm, and he's got pretty decent contact for a catcher, so that's not too bad. And he's got some speed. And then we get a silver player, our first silver player of the year, not including the choice packs. Our first non-bronze player, I should say. And it is Ryan Yarborough. A starting pitcher, he has 69 stamina, which isn't the greatest, but this year you have to manage your stamina anyway, so take that how you want. He's got really good walks, pretty decent hits per 9 to start off with, really good break and good control, so we'll definitely take him. Next pack, here we go. Iron Horse Stadium. Bronze player right there, flick that. Eric Salcedo. We got another bronze in Trevor Cahill, and ending on a final bronze in Sheldon Neuse. Not sure if I pronounced that right, probably didn't, but either way we're going to move on. We're going to go to our guaranteed gold player from the beta. We're going to flip that, and we got Trevor Bauer after all anyway, so it's a good thing we didn't choose him earlier. Back out, and this is what we have been waiting for. We have been waiting for this Diamond Legend item. Guaranteed 85 or better. We've seen in the streams who the legends are. If you haven't seen yet, you'll see right now when I open up this pack. And then we need to decide who we're going to take out of them. Greg Maddux. Filthy all across the board. He doesn't have the velocity though. 88 mile an hour sinker. So that's the one thing holding me back on Maddux. Tom Glavine. His velocity is better. Again, filthy across the board. His home runs and walks are a little bit lower, and his fielding isn't as good. Not worried about fielding. Lefty, 93 mile an hour 2 seam. That's nothing crazy either. John Smoltz. So we got the Braves' big three right there. John Smoltz obviously has the heavier fastball at 96 miles an hour. He's got 100 stamina, great K per 9, great clutch, great break. He's definitely an option, but I think I want to start off with a diamond hitter to start my team. Or Mo Rivera. David Ortiz is good, but first base isn't a premium position in my opinion. All you really need is someone who can hit the ball. That being said, that's exactly what Big Papi does, but this current card in particular doesn't have great stats against lefties, and I would rather to have a more balanced card starting off the year where your team isn't strong all the way through. Gary Sheffield, however, his card is definitely more balanced, having 75 contact versus righties, 100 versus left, 70 power versus righties, and 61 versus left. 92 vision. His fielding's a little bit low. He's got good arm strength. He's going to be playing third base, so the fielding being a little bit low hurts, but having the high arm strength is helpful, and he's got a little bit of speed. The fielding I'm not sure about, though. Then you got Mickey Mantle, who's got good contact versus right and power versus right. Again, contact and power versus left is a little bit lower. He's got really good fielding and good speed. And then you have Mariano Rivera, 102 hits per 9, 90 walk per 9, 93 home runs per 9, 85 velocity, 80 control, 99 break. The thing with him is he only throws fastballs. He only throws fastballs. You got a cutter, a four-seam, a two-seam, all of them pretty much identical velocity. I know he dominated in real life, but I'm not sure how that will play in game. So I don't know if I want to take the chance on Mariano Rivera quite yet. Maybe get some experience with him in Battle Royale if I can first and see how I like him and then try and buy him afterwards. But I'm thinking I'm going to go Gary Sheffield. The fielding is a little bit lower, but I think he's the best overall hitter out of the group. And stick him at third base with the arm strength. He doesn't have any secondary positions, which kind of sucks. But I don't know if I'm making the right decision here, but I think it's the one I want to go with. Or would I rather the more finesse pitcher in Greg Maddux? My only worry with him is that having the slower sinker and cutter and fastball is he's going to get teed off. Although Glavine looks really good. That 93 two-seam's got a good circle change, a good sweeping curve, and a good four-seam if you want to take it up a little bit. I'm really torn here because I like Glavine's pitch selection. I like the fact that he's a lefty. And I'm kind of worried about the 57 fielding from Gary Sheffield, but I like his hitting stats a lot. So I really am not too sure what I'm going to pick here. I think I'm going to start off with going for an ace this year, and I'm going to take the 88 breakout Tom Glavine, as I think his card just looks the best across the board the way it is. So I think his card looks the most solid out of the group in every aspect. So that is who I'm going to go for. So our diamond pick right here, Tom Glavine. We're locking it in. That's who we got. That is all our packs done. We start out with 15,000 stubs also as our bonus from the pre-order. And here we get some welcome back things. So welcome back from playing MLB The Show 17, 18, or 19. I played all three. We got a gold legacy player, one of three, and we got some gold equipment items and sponsorships and things like that. Oh, it's going to throw me into a game, so I'm going to get through this, and I'll be right back with the packs. And there we go. We got our hit. We got through that moment right there. So we're going to get out of this real quick. And then we're going to get back into the packs. So we're at the post-game screen. And we got a rookie Javi Baez, 72. Which I'm sure leads to some kind of program. And we got another minor stadium, which we really don't care about. Okay, so there we are. We're basically through the tutorial that you're forced into now. It's just getting me to open one pack. And we'll open it right now, and then we'll get to the other ones that we care about. Here's our starter player. We got Tommy Kahnle from the Yankees. Looks pretty good. He's got good K per 9, decent velocity, and good break. So we'll definitely put him in our bullpen over Osich. And then that finishes our tutorial. So hopefully it brings me back to where we want to be. And then it lets me get out of this tutorial. And now I have control. And we're going to get back into those last packs that we have there. So we have one of these, choose one of 3. And we have one of these, choose 3 players of the flashbacks. So round 1. We have Dave Kingham. Doesn't look that great. I don't know if any of these players will be making it into my team anyway. I'm sure one of them will. We got John Franco, who's a relief pitcher. He's got good hits per 9, good K per 9, good home runs per 9. His velocity's a bit low. We got Vida Blue, who looks really good. Throwing gas. Got decent starting statistics and attributes for a starter reliever. You got Christy Mathewson. I'm definitely leaning towards Vida Blue here. No hitting stats for him at all, really. Not interested. This guy's got some really good contact and power versus righty, but he can't field at all. Eddie Murray, a first baseman. Still thinking Vida Blue. We got Rob Nen. Still thinking Vida Blue. Craig Biggio is an interesting option. His hitting stats aren't very good, though. We got the Babe as a starting pitcher. But I think I'm going to go with Vida Blue and have a good, solid reliever to start off with. We actually get 2 picks this round. So my second option, I think, would have to be that Rob Nen card. Get another good reliever, maybe. His hits and home runs aren't the greatest, but then we start off with 2 solid relievers. Or do we want to go with the Babe? I'm thinking we'll go with the 2 relievers to start. And now we get a bronze one. So we can go with Bronze Babe. We can go with Jimmy Fox, Willie Mays, Bob Feller, or Ted Williams. As a Red Sox fan, obviously love Ted Williams, but for a pitcher that you might be using, I don't know if this guy is going to be very usable for very long, but he's got good stamina. He throws pretty hard, so I guess we will lock into using Bob Feller for this pick. It's not going to be that much of an impact pick anyway, so we'll just go with that. And then we have our 1 of 3 Gold Legacy pack, and this is the last thing we'll be getting to in this video. We get to pick our cover athlete and who we want to use. So we get Judge with pretty decent contact and great power, as you would expect from Aaron Judge. His vision is low. His speed is actually decent for the size that he is, and he has good fielding. Then you have Bryce Harper, who's got similar contact, less power, better vision, pretty similar everything else, really. And then you got Griffey Jr., whose contact, again, is pretty similar to the other 2. His power is the least out of them all, I believe. Actually, it's a little bit higher than Bryce's. His vision is the highest out of them all. His fielding is the highest out of them all. And his speed is right in the middle of the 2 others. So do we want to go with Ken Griffey Jr. for the overall hitting? That 58 first left is a little bit low. Or do we want to go for Aaron Judge? He's got that 115 discipline, which is huge. Griffey Jr.'s solid across the board. Silver hitting, gold defense. And Judge has silver hitting, diamond defense because of his arm strength and accuracy. So do I want to go with Judge? He's got great discipline, not very good vision. Or do I want to go with the Griffey, who is just solid across the board? I like the fielding. His speed could use a little work, but you get that lefty bat to start off with. Or we go with Judge, where you get the power hitting to start off with. And I think I'm going to go with Judge, because you've got the fielding, you've got a bit of speed, you've got the good arm out there in the outfield, and you have the power. His vision isn't the greatest, but his power is what sets him apart in my eyes, being the strongest player. So we are going to take Aaron Judge right there. Icon, don't really care about, so we will just go with this. No, we'll go with this one. And so we went full The Show 18 right there. And that is all of our starter packs complete. We'll quickly take a look at our squad and see who we have here. So we're going to go into this and look at our team. Our best left fielder remains to be Gregory Polanco. Our best center fielder remains to be Delano DeShields. Our best right fielder is that Aaron Judge, who we're going to slot in there. It's weird that they don't have a pitcher for him, but they have the game cover. Our best shortstop remains Javi Baez. Our best third baseman remains to be Ryan Zimmerman, even though he's out of position. We're just going to leave it for now. Gleyber Torres is our best second baseman. Carlos Santana is our best first baseman. And Jorge Alfaro is our best catcher. Getting into the pitchers, we have Tom Glavine, who was our diamond pick. Obviously our best pitcher, best player on the team. Trevor Bauer, Jose Barrios, Ryan Yarbrough, and Carlos Rondon. So that's a pretty good starting lineup to come out with, only one bronze. Long relief, don't really care. Middle relief, we have Carl Edwards Jr., who I definitely think can be upgraded because he had a bad year last year, but he is a really good pitcher in my eyes. So hopefully he bounces back. We got Ryan Hendricks. Wish it was Liam Hendricks, obviously. Tommy Canley, Andrew Chafin, Jose Alvarado, and Craig Stammen. But we're going to swap these out for our two silver picks that we had. So we're going to put Rob Nan and Vita Blue in here. We'll keep Jose Alvarado, and we will take out Chafin and put in Blue. So, do I want Vita closing games, or do I want Rob Nan closing games? I guess I'll just leave Rob Nan there, as he is listed as a closer. But that is the team we're starting off with after all of our starter packs and reward packs and welcome back packs. So that is our starting Diamond Dynasty squad after all the packs rewards that we got from the pre-order, from coming back to the game, and from all that from all those things. So with that being said, this brings the video to a close as my first true video in MLB The Show 20 with gameplay, with actual game footage, and I will see you very soon for some more MLB The Show 20 content. See ya.